head towards the A-bomb side. What a shot that is from niko to open things up.
If he can continue the same level that he did on Mirage, and we were in for a wild ride here. It's so entertaining to watch. He just clipped him. He just shot Patsy out of the sky. And it starts it in a 4 versus 5, and they are ready for it. They got the people here. Hunter takes another headshot. Rainwaker trying to get back into it, but niko only out of bullets. That's the reason he goes down at the end. Otherwise, he probably would have had that kill as well. Rainwaker now in a 1 versus 3, but double kill on niko to begin with. It's not a bad start.
What can Rainwaker make of this one? They know his position. Triangulating around him now as well. He'll go for a plant, but has to be the bait. They know he's off it now, but that's a hell of a shot. He gets something out of it. That's an extra $300. The plant is denied, though, and niko continues that strong form we saw on the previous map. What a shot it was to kick off the proceedings here on VERTIGO. Despite that crane position, 1 bullet. Clean as you like, Anders. Doesn't get much better than that. Hunter as well. Nice hold here. niko gets a second. As you mentioned, he did run out of bullets at this stage. Was good for a third. Yes. 1 AK in the mix there. So sure, it's a nice close, but this is going to be another difficult round as the AKs are out in full force. Patsy leading the charge this time, looking for revenge. But it's niko that will strike first with the incendiary. Takes down the keen fragger and gets himself 3 kills in total. That is a beautiful spray down as we get another huge advantage here for G2. 5 on 2, now flying Rainwaker. Not a lot to do here, I'm afraid, as they recover an AK-47 at least, but looks like this round is already done.
You're going to need somebody from the CT side here to step up and fight you. You want the fight at ramp now. If you're a Rainwaker, if you're a nafly, you're hoping that they're not playing too passively, because then you're going to run out of time to do anything with. And that's exactly what they are doing. Smokes up, flashes are out. Why try and challenge them too much? Monacy holding a little bit more of a forward position here, but again, just very, very patient work. niko, less than ideal, did get some damage into Rainwaker, so could be something more that follows it up, maybe. And now the flank is coming in from HooXi, and he has the MP9, so it's a lot more acceptable for him to try and go for it. Hunter does go down, and Monacy a little bit out in the open. This flank, though, is everything, and good shot there. Naf is on his own and very low on health.
Well, it will be another round for G2 by the looks of things. I'm saying that with bated breath right now. Naf has got the bomb, and time to still run towards B if he was going to do it. 20 seconds remaining. It looks like he will start to inquire on this side of the map. It's the best place to go for him, and yeah, he has to start running now. He knows it.
Oh, I'm going to give it up.
Be safe, and I guess would have actually maybe got the bomb down there, but opts for the save, and we will see him now just make his way towards T-spawn. He didn't have the health to work with, just gonna keep the weapon in hand. Doesn't get any extra cash. His teammates have about $3,000, not the end of the world. He can operate in a similar manner we saw before. His teammates can bring out some upgraded pistols, and he can see what he can do with the AK-47. This is the opening frag from niko. Ends up getting 3 in total. Big gap on the right-hand side. Sprays through to find the third utility. Spam through the smokes. The exchange of high explosive grenades. And so far, so good for G2. They've barely given up any space on this side of the map, to be honest with you. Great flashbang as niko swings out once again. Looking for the spray through the smoke, setting himself up. Overwhelming. For the T side on the other side, they're going to see niko get nice and close once again. Trying to see if he can create a one-way here.
Close on that one. Forward position, very often checked, but it's very hard to win this fight. The CT's Jars a pretty good angle on that one. Flashed into it, but Monacy's the one who goes down. It's OC able to pick it, and now, yeah, a couple of wallbang shots through. They know that he's there. Not quite able to get him. niko just ice cold walking back, and somehow he stays alive.
Wow, finally, Liquid have an advantage here, but can they hold on to it? Patsy's incredibly low there at the bottom of the ramp. Drops the smoke towards the crane to remove some vision. 40 seconds remaining here. Rainwaker on the other side of the map. It's going to be molotoving off towards the boost position. Trying to show some presence here. But where's the bomb finishing up? 30 seconds.
Yeah, they are really running it low. I almost feel they're a man up, but they might run out of time here. This is really uncomfortable.
They molotov this spot as well, where HooXi is now. They might assume this is clear, Anders. Yeah.
You're exactly right. They never even checked it. The spray down is in, and with now 14 seconds on the clock, it's absolutely done. JKS and HooXi combining for a solid round win.
That is a rough one. A little bit disjointed. You could see they got the opening pick, but they weren't exactly sure what to do with it. Now, bear in mind, Liquid have looked good today, but this third and final map, this is where the veto could have gone slightly awry for them. They don't look as comfortable here. You can see the calls aren't as spot on as what we saw in Ancient and Mirage. Especially on Ancient, they look very well drilled. But even with this advantage here, they get the opening frag, and you think, oh, right, look at this, 5 on 4. But then don't even get close to the bomb site. Mowed down by JKS, and it was all down to xantares as well. Patsy sat behind the smoke. Monacy spamming off of the M4 this time.
Ooh, that's a bit of an opening. Patsy's going to continue. The Galil doing wonderful work at the moment, and he won't stop. 3 kills as niko goes down. xantares and JKS going to be left wondering what just happened. Why did the Galil bring the whole team down? That's
huge. Just what they needed, to be honest with you. This game was starting to spiral. Looking down the barrel of a 6-0 scoreline, Patsy takes matters into his own hands with the Galil of all weapons as well. Finds the timing in the smoke, catches a CT after the spray, and it opens up the window of opportunity for a 3-man Galil sequence. Single-handedly finds him round number 6 here. And that's just what they needed, because that was the force buy, right? Even with the maximum loss bonus, they're not getting the bomb down.
Yeah.
So they entered with Tech9 and 2 Galils. So the fact they win that is massive. 5 players surviving as well. They've upgraded to some M4s. They've got the AWP in the hands of OC now as well. This is looking much better, but xantares, lovely shot there. Hold on to his AK on the CT side. Worth their weight in gold here. Sure, they've kept a clean streak, but some of these rounds have been closer than what they would have liked. So holding on to the AKs keeps the money strong, and of course, gives a bit more firepower for the likes of JKS and xantares. So first round for Liquid. See if they can keep it going. Yeah,
not all 5-0 leads are created equal, right? Like, there are some 5-0s where, at this point, you would have maybe almost 10,000 or more players on the CT side, but because they've, like you said, they've lost a couple of rifles here or there, it's not really the same thing, so they are still close.
Oh. 5 players rushing middle unders. This is more like it.
It's a bit rare to see. You don't normally see this kind of thing happen. Hunter, ready to receive. Rainwaker goes down. The flashbang is just absolutely immaculate here. Hunter going to continue, and they get completely rolled in the middle.
Maybe why you don't see it too often.
Could be. We're gathering some evidence. NaV has been put on AWPing duties now. Oh.
Tactical Molotov. Keep them at bay. Yeah, the mid rush. Super viable, I think, because it's not an area that's utilized too often. I would say you don't normally see all 5 players rush in that position. An interesting idea, but G2 with 2 players there. More than ready for that one, and it's just a bit of a shame because you had such a clean round before, and you don't even get close. You get nothing done. It's completely shut down. All of your efforts now completely shut down. We're going to see Hunter. That's the opening frag, but it's the flashbang as well. 2 players working in tandem. Left, right, good night. Ducking and weaving around each other. That's now Monacy. He'll be positioned towards the sandbags as the flames rain in. Like we said, it's normally about this utility exchange towards the A ramp. That's why Vertigo is not a very popular map. It's not a fragger's paradise in that regard. A lot of scrappy fights, a lot of one-ways, a lot of grenades being thrown at your feet. And yeah, exactly. Patsy trying to jump up through niko's boots, but unfortunately, he's taken down early once again. So the only round they've won so far is when Patsy got a triple kill with the Galil.
That's a problem. And again, just losing the battle on that A ramp. At least they pushed them back a little bit. I would even say, if you lose a player on the T side, but you get the A ramp control, then you can still do a lot with it. You're definitely still in the round. And this is more control than we've seen Liquid had for a while. It's G2 falling a little bit further back, saying, you know, we'll give up this part of the map. They're really far forward in the middle, though, G2, so they know that probably there's not going to be any kind of real mid-aggression. Instead, they could be rotating even another player to the A-bomb side, but they are so sure. Look at the rotation. They were almost running back to be there. Yeah, got to stick around, because this is where the real action is going to be happening. Double wall and a Molotov behind it up on that sniper spot just to make sure that no one's there. This should be a bomb plant coming in for Liquid.
That's a good point. They actually haven't planted the bomb yet in the rounds they've lost, so xantares will maintain the advantage. Unfortunately, they're finding all the kills. NaVi would have to come out trumps in a 5 versus 1 now. With the bomb planted, it's not the craziest idea, Anders. I'll let you take it away. Let's see what you can make of it.
Thank you, Henry. A 1 versus 4 for NaV. I mean, I'm on board with this guy. I think he can do it. There's the first one. A couple of good headshots. It was 1 versus 5, actually. Yeah. Nearly could have continued that one. But yeah, explosive stuff coming out.
I honestly thought that third shot was coming. That was a bit of a NaV special, but they handled it very well. They were all there. It wasn't going to get out of hand.
How mad are you if you're a Rainwaker? The bomb is planted on A, and you're getting shot in the back on B by 2 people.
Yeah,
There's
true.
2 people at the B bomb site. Like, why? You're going to be wondering, like, what's going on?
Yeah, super sick stuff here from G2. I would say Liquid probably ancient, which was very impressive. But like we said, there's still rounds to be played here. CT-sided experience for sure.
You know, I think I've figured. Oh, hold on.
That's towards B.
Rainwaker. Good to see him step it up. Winning that fight against JKS, and
Here we go.
Modesty goes down on the other side. 3 versus 5. Really excellent work from the start of the round here. But niko is still alive, and whenever that's true, you've got to stay on your toes. So just playing a little bit forward. Looked like he did want to at least stay nearby the action, and he's not really fallen back either. 5 versus 3. They got to be able to win this one, Liquid.
You would hope so. If they don't, I'm not sure they'll recover. This has to be converted. They've chosen the right bomb site. Just one player there. It's going to be HooXi, but he's got a full array of utility, Anders. If he can find the timing on the incendiary, segregate them, find a kill, slow them down with the smoke, there is a chance, but he needs to get the intel first, and he's kind of overworked in his position. He's having to watch Guardian and the B bomb site in general. So he needs a bit of backup here, and he's got it. First shot is magnificent. Takes down Rainwaker. There's the incendiary, and this one could still fall apart towards the construction position. They'll make their way in towards the side. HooXi goes down. They've done enough now, Anders. That's going to be niko left. Dare I say it, in a 1v4. Surely nothing to be said here.
Yeah, I think he's just, unfortunately, a little bit too far away. And because he's playing that forward position, they know where he is on the map, right? They don't have they have to guess a lot here, so... Good stuff. A second round on the board. Definitely more of the European influence in this round, Henry. You know.
Yes, that had a European flair to it for sure. Will niko hold on to the M4 though? That's the big question here. Liquid are hunting him down. Want to make sure they take nothing to that next round. Oh, he's not happy about it. Couldn't believe his luck as we find the second round for Liquid. 7-2. Money in a compromised spot, Anders. Around $3,500 per player.
Yes, it is. And you said earlier, you know, sometimes you get a bit ahead of yourself when you see these big score lines. You're like, oh, it's 7-1. Like, you could.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to change that much. Not a lot has to change here for Liquid to start to run some rounds back to back. So, they're going to be able to. Like
we said, like, you can have these big score lines. They never should have got close to winning.
7-3 though. Liquid going to try and see if they can continue. Patsy gets the opening, and it's on niko. So really well done. Hunter and Modesty look like they want to try and see if they can follow it up. They're going to catch him in the middle of it. He was just turned his back there. Not exactly ideal. Classic boost coming out here. It's Rainwaker to try and do that. A little bit of a job, and it'll be the Molotov awkwardly that catches JKS. HooXi with a nice return, but it is still a 3-on-3.
Certainly is. HooXi joined by Hunter. There's a nice flash deployed as well, but not going to swing on it. Smoke's coming through, trying to take vision away. Lock the CTs in, but only on the right-hand side. They haven't actually smoked off the left side of Jenny just yet. Molotov in towards Guardian. And maybe a boost here as well. We can boost behind this smoke. And up they go.
Right over. That's a lot of damage. Yakinda is almost dead. First kill of the map for Yakinda right there to take down Odyssey. Grenade on top. It's NaV to hunt down Hunter. And HooXi's now low on health. They know exactly where he is. They got 40 seconds left. No real stress right now on the Liquid side. There shouldn't be. One bullet will take care of HooXi here. Oh, Yakinda, though, that's awkward. Tries to see if he can do it. OC to save them. And that got a bit close at the end. But it's a fourth round for Liquid, so we'll take it.
Yeah, there was a chance that HooXi could have won that. It comes down to the 1v1, and against the AWP as well. HP wasn't a factor. So unfortunate there for HooXi, but it will be Liquid stringing a couple of rounds together. Actually make it 3 in a row. That's where JKS went down. It was the opening frag in toward this B bomb site. Didn't have a ton of utility. Individual moments just yet. It's not to say he's been playing badly, but a quiet first showing for him this season.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd love to see him, especially in the position that he's playing here. Very impactful if he can start to swing with that AWP. But then again, when you can on the other side, right? It's 1 and 8 at the moment.
Sure.
Probably putting a lot of resources, mental resources in to try and figure out exactly what to do.
Exactly that, I think. But this is a stressful map, especially when you're 7-1 down and you haven't formulated the ideas. Everyone's looking to you to fix this. And they've done well so far. If they can end up winning this half, he's done his job regardless of his frag output.
A pivotal round for G2. If they lose this one, the money is broke again, and Liquid will tie up the scoreline almost certainly. So, lots riding on this. Counter Molotov coming out. A little bit of late with the smoke there, and Hoaxy, he's going to be put under some pressure. They know that he's in the corner, and Yukinda's going to be able to find him. Good return from Odyssey, but they keep on trading. JKS finally, the real difference maker.
Wow.
He's going to get the triple, spins around. He's still got a couple of more bullets left to try and see if he can find Rainwaker as well. And 40 seconds on the clock. It's JKS to rock solidly defend the bomb site.
Justin Savage absolutely mauling them on the B bomb side there. It looked like it was getting super awkward. His teammates were collapsing. Scene is up. Liquid faster pacing this time, trying to recreate some of the Patsy magic. Molotoved off, and now that ahead. That's a great shot from Odyssey.
I think it was a flash in the air that went almost behind him, so Patsy really trying to see if he could find something. A little bit of a nade onto JKS, and it's going to be enough. Yukinda will take the kill against him. Hoaxy gets one in return. He's been playing really well over on this side, too. He's got 13 kills.
He's been doing well to trade out the kills, stay alive, delay. Has an HE remaining as well. They are waiting outside, looking for an opportunity. OC with the AWP. They've still got 2 smokes. Make it 3. Molotov to boot in a minute on the clock. The bomb, however, that's towards the bridge right now. Back in Nafly, Tech 9 in hand, trying to rotate over.
Yeah, he's getting there slowly but surely. They don't have that much to work with. They have 1 Molotov, but at a lot of positions you'd like to Molotov out on the bomb site.
They've smoked the left and right of the generator. They're going to Molotov default. CTs are ready for it, though. Can Hoaxy find another?
So the fact that he can stay here, they're going to try and see if they can erect the same boost as last time. Hoaxy just continuing. Top fragging now with 14 kills before it finally goes down. This is very awkward. Henry, what are they waiting for? What are they doing? OC gets the kill onto Niko after they had failed the boost about 5 times.
They should have called that one off. Oh, it's all collapsed around them. You can see the frustration as they couldn't get up there. Now Monacy left in what looks to be an almost impossible retake. He's got no kit, no utility, AWP in hand, and OC takes him out of the equation. Hoaxy died for their standards, you know?
Unfortunate acrobatics back there. They look like I look like if I go through one of those learn a cartwheel in 30 minutes videos on YouTube.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah, I've tried, Henry. Didn't work at all.
We'll try after this game, but back on his feet, vaulted up this time at the A-bomb side. Niko makes up for the previously failed boost, and this one, it works out quite nicely.
Committed to...
Oh, time for another? Okay, we'll take 2 kills this time.
Come on.
All is forgiven.
For some reason, it's probably less likely that someone's checking it the second time because it seems so ridiculous to recommit to that boost again, but did work. Nice shot from Yukinda. He started to get warmed up a little bit. He had 0 kills for a real long time, but he's getting there. Naf is going to get 1 more kill, and the MP9, JKS, he's been great, but doesn't have the stopping power. Liquid looking to take a 7th round here if they can. 2 versus 3. Smoke goes up, and Naf, that's almost finding the headshot through. Hunter, he's here with the FAMAS, and they know it already.
So was 2 Niko kills to open up this round, courtesy of a very successful boost, but the bomb is now planted. Hunter pulls one back, 2 on 2, final round here.
No smoke, no kit. How do you retake a bomb site with absolutely no utility and a 10-second defuse that might be coming up? Yukinda finding his 5th kill here, and Hunter, I think he's been zoned out on this one. Even if he gets this kill, I doubt he's going to be tough when they're really falling behind. But you know what they did? They
it's true. That's a good point.
They found the openings at the end of it. It's real cool. Patsy's here with the duel. He's ready. Hoaxy on the other side. Jump pass. I love the jump because it does offset that crosshair so much on the other side. But it's a trade nonetheless.
Here we go then. The scramble towards the bomb side. G2 trying to get a quick plant in. Can Yekindar deny? Oh, he's close. Can't quite find the killing blow, though. Niko certainly can. That's great. Sat on top of the bomb site here. Full control now for G2. They're around to give up. They still have a flashbang remaining and JKS with Julies.
He's real close with it. Flash around the corner, but niko's just there. Good work on him. Another double kill of the pistol round. NaV is coming back into it, though. Hunter and JKS are left. The dualies there on the ramp. He's just shooting them. Headshots all across the board. It's a ridiculous retake. And even without the kit, they should have enough time for this one. That is so nuts for nafly.
That is absolutely sick. NaV destroys them with the USP, and look how calm and reserved he is about it. That is a world-class, disgusting play from nafly here. It looked like they were down and out. The bomb planted a 4 versus 2, and he takes matters into his own hand. Inflicted, but no frag found. Hunter trying to make his way in towards the bomb site. Can't find a kill on route, but the Molotov might be able to buy some space here.
Ooh, Hunter getting a frag in the middle, taking down nykytilan. I did see a smile on naf's face after getting those 4 kills. Even that is a bit rare. Usually he's just ice cold. So I think it's part of the appeal. Rainwaker taking a fair bit of damage. It's naf again showing up to try and shut it down. A little bit of a flash. He needed to help out Rainwaker because he was so low on health and just trapped in here behind the box. And yeah, he's done that at least. Rainwaker might be dead to the HE if they actually manage to land it. A little bit late, but there we go. Right in his skull. That's a connection.
You could say that again. So, niko, oh, these boots aren't being too effective for them today, are they? Look a little bit off in some departments. So, Hooksy.
At least it wasn't run boost they failed.
Yeah, true. That's a very good point. So, it's still possible they win this round. It's just not looking great. You've got 2 Galils and a flashbang here. It's round number 2, the force buy from G2 after giving up what looked like an absolutely locked-in pistol landers. nafly this time dropped. That's a hell of a shot, to be fair. And now it's looking like they might be able to do something with this. 2 on 2. 25 seconds remaining. And we've got Patsy lying in way behind the generator here. Just needs to find one. If he can deny the plants, that would be huge.
Molotov on OC. He's throwing it a little bit early. I thought maybe he'd try and put it on the site itself to stop the bomb plant, but he tried to stop them from actually getting into the site to begin with. But they already were. 8 seconds here. And OC making the jump down. Bomb's been planted, and niko's not going to miss an opportunity like that. A 2 on 3 that niko basically wins on his own. It's ridiculous.
Again. Well, we were saying that on Mirage. It's going to be M4s across the board here. Distinct lack of utility and kits, and it's going to be a B execution anders, a set piece from Spawn. And it's going to be Monacy to actually be looking for that opening frag, and he has delivered on all fronts. Good response from naf. Keeps them modest here. And here come the grenades as well. You can see that's actually removed naf from his post, and he's going for the flash and jump up, but it's a great grenade. Nice work from Hooksy.
They might never expect nykytilan to be here, but then again, they're very, very careful, G2.
They don't have to commit here either. They've got a nice advantage. Don't have to overstep the mark. Oh, now they might as well go through. That's a great response. Nika needs to be careful here. He goes down with nothing. That's a problem, but he does get a nice trade. Confirmed to last players in towards A, so no problem whatsoever. And it will be G2 finding 4 rounds in a row here, Anders. After losing the pistol, they've actually had a pretty clean run of things. Remember that pistol? Whew, that was theirs to lose, and they certainly did. It was to the nafly. You got that amazing 4-kill sequence in the 5 on 3.
And that should have probably set up Liquid for a little bit more in the second half, but it ultimately didn't. It's
like, yes, you are right, but with the bomb down, and it's a team like G2, like as we mentioned, haven't changed roster. They're buying Galils and basic utility in that second round. It's a very difficult round to win on the CT side.
Looking at the scoreboard, is a bit of a different affair from the second map where niko was dropping 37 kills. There's actually Hooksy and niko and Hunter all at 17 kills.
Hooksy, he has actually had a very strong performance. Not a good series from him, but in Vertigo, he has looked solid.
Yeah.
Like, he's kept his head. Vicious performance, all things considered. Have to hold their nerve. It's been a stressful showing, but as long as they get the job done, find the W, that's all that matters.
Just a guess here for niko. Doesn't really know anything yet. Oh my god, it's close. It's real close. He could have just as well been dead. So far, he's still going to be able to live through the round. It's Patsy over on that side, I believe. With OC crossfiring him on that AWP, so they have some good presence here. And you kind of saw the effect of it when Liquid were on the T side themselves. When they can't win the ramp fight, they don't have a lot to do, so... This time it's G2 being pushed back, but when you get pushed back from ramp, there's only really mid and B left, so it's a lot easier for the CTs to see what's coming.
Well, 1 minute remaining here. Flashes deployed towards A from the ladder room. Trying to set up Hooksy there. They got the Molotov down towards short as well, but they're heading towards B. Rainwaker on the front foot here. Will they check his position? Apparently not. A lazy clear from Hunter has enabled them a 5 versus 3. We said this was a very important round. They're stabilized in terms of the finances. They've got everything they need, and they're delivering on all fronts. Modesty will claw a frag back. That's all he can find, though, and that's to be JKS removed. So Liquid, after giving up 5 rounds in a row, they find their second of their CT campaign after winning the pistol.
Man, it's a step in the right direction, but
it's a clean round.
It still feels like it's going to be a while here. G2 have quite a bit of an economy, so they're going to be able to get a great buy into the next round.
That was quite cool. So they threw that Molotov from the ladder room, and then they Molotov Xbox as well. As we'll see, nafly, knowing of this potential threat, gets a dink off, but will have to fall back.
That surely should have been a kill, but maybe it's going to be fine. OC still got a kill.
Wow.
They double nade Naf all the way down. That's devastating.
So they've committed a lot of their manpower this side of the map. Setting up grenades now. Will they predict the presence of Rainwaker up close and personal here?
It doesn't seem like it. Not at all. JKS is not looking for it. If he stood up, in theory, he could maybe get the jump on him. I'm going to fall a little bit further back. Still a 4 versus 4 with both Modesty and OC getting a little bit tagged here. Oh, that's close. Right next to his head. Rainwaker just ice cold waiting for it. Patsy's on the other side here. Gonna get maybe peeked. And actually they win the fight on both sides of the map. That's crazy. And Rainwaker feels like I have to do something. I can't just wait around any longer. He's gonna get the kill on JKS at the very least.
It could be enough, you know. He knows they have to go. Oh, I was about to say go towards A, but they've made a great call. He's assumed his presence there with that frag would dissuade them and push them in towards A, and he's rotating that side of the map, but they've come back.
Oh, God, it's such a shame. He could actually win this round with the Molotov that he has in his back pocket, because if he just waited, if he threw it right now, let's say, they can't put it out. They don't have a smoke or anything. If he'd stuck around, he could have done a lot with that one grenade. Wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. 2 versus 3, and given the money situation that's happening there on Liquid, they're probably not going to be very incentivized to go for anything.
I don't think so. This was a round that really had to go in their favor. After winning the previous, couldn't really afford a reinvestment. We'll see. They kept 4 players alive, to be fair, in the round they won. So should be some cash to speak of. In terms of loss bonus, they get 2,900 per player. So saving the AWP and the AK, they'll have a buy at least. But then it really is do or die. It's going to be 14-9. G2, of course, have plenty of cash going forward. Just confirming there's no tomfoolery going on with the defuse, as 3 of them will survive. And now in a prime position to close out this series. It was looking very troublesome, I have to say. The fact that Liquid opened things up this morning with a 69 victory on Ancient, their first showing on LAN. This brand new European-looking team, and up against G2, didn't make any changes in the break. Stuck with worrying signs of that opening map, but they are stabilizing. This first game of the tournament. Oh god, that was close.
Real close. It almost works out, but instead, Naf and Yakinda just bring it right back. A couple of kills on each of them. I was going to say, we used the term flat a lot for G2 at one point, but these kind of run boosts, you know, I think that's a bit exciting. It's cool to see that they've incorporated something like that into their game style. Liquid, on the other hand, they look really, really fresh, and maybe they can still bring it back. This is looking like a 10-14 scoreline. It's just Hooksy and Modesty left to try and do something here in the 2 versus 5, but Modesty, he's been doing better in the second half. He's got a couple of more kills. It still hasn't been the lights out performance that we do get very often out of the young star. It'd be nice to see him do that here. Yakinda's going to find a free kill on Hooksy, no issues. And it's just Modesty left to get hunted down. Naf will get the kill, 24th on him. But they're taking steps in the right direction, Henry. They're getting there.
Oh, yeah. That was a pretty convincing round as well. They've kept all 5 players alive there. This is not done and dusted, as you might say, Anders. As we'll see, the run boost. Decent attempt. Didn't quite work out. I believe it would be worth it. I suppose in your mind, it'd be worth it. Here we go. That's worth it. As Hunter cracks things open towards B. A rock'em sock'em round here. The gloves are off as Hooksy and co break through the B defense. Yakinda. So there's a chance to deny. The bomb has not been planted just yet. 3-on-3. Molotovs exchange. Flash is being deployed. And Yakinda, he'll go through the smoke momentarily. Pretty dangerous position. He knows it as well. Tries to flash himself in. Needs another kill here. Khan has given him a clean plant.
Still another Molotov on Patsy, but I think he's walking in from the other direction. Yes, he is. A bit of a flank coming through. They don't realize yet. This could be huge. Big kill even stops the bomb. A double kill for Patsy, and he will close it out. I don't even think they realize towards the end. Hunter's going to be going down. 14-11 Liquid. They are not out of this yet.
Certainly not. They could still win this in regulation. $2,000 per player for G2. No plant found. Huge flank delivered. And that was the opening couple of frags as well for G2. You thought they had that one all tied up, but a hat trick from Patsy. The close out, round number 25 is everything. Team Liquid. Oh no! AK-47s across the board here for G2. Opening frag for OC, however. That's Hooksy removed.
Stood in the flames to get that kill. It was well worth it. Oh, look at this. They're going to speed it up on the other side. Rainwaker's already calling it in, saying, I'm in a lot of trouble here. I need some backup. He's going to get the first one, but surely flashed out of the next kill. Taken down by Monacy.
This next kill is massive. And it's nafly with nothing. He's been playing so well, but that's actually a bit of an advantage now for G2. Looking for series point now. As Monacy gets a C4 planted. Incendiaries deployed. JKS lying in wait behind the smoke here. This is another huge frag. Yekindar predicting it.
He is, but he can't see him. There we go. The outline. He just gets enough. OC's going to be going down. And we're in a 2-on-2. Nice shot from Monacy. Can't find Yakinda though, and a straight smoke on there. Oh, goes really wide. That's not covering anything. Niko's charging, and he thinks the defuse already happened, but Yakinda, he reads it, comes back. He was 0-7 at one point. Now he's up to 15, and it just clutched the hell out of that round.
That was such a great round to watch. It really had it all coming right down to the wire. Two Titans locking horns as well in the 1-versus-1. Niko assumed the full defuse was coming through. And it's Yekindar getting off the bomb, getting the information of the rotation, and it's an absolutely massive...
I'll pretend that it's defuse. He doesn't have a choice, so... It looks silly because he just runs right into the AK, but he had nothing else that he could have done. There we go. Yakinda, he killed him in the last round to get the clutch, and he starts this one with a kill on the same player. 14-13. The shots ring out. They wallbang down. Monacy on the other side of the curtains, going to be taking him down. 5-versus-3. Look at the weapons and the utility there on G2. This is looking like a tied game.
You say that, but there still is 1 minute 10 on the clock. I was about to say, with the likes of Niko on the server, you never know, but he's been removed early.
Yeah, right into the
So these rounds are possible. They've got the caliber of players required to pull off 5-on-3, but 1 AK, 2 pistols, doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't. Flashbang was pretty decent, but somehow the kill didn't go their way. Yakinda jiggling and spraying and able to pick up the kill on Hunter. Not the best spray that we've seen, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be closing it. 29th round. Be devastating for G2 if they had such a massive lead. We were even joking about it. We were saying, you know, just close it out before any mistakes start to creep in. Like...
You forget about that so quickly, don't we? Oh, nafly, what a maneuver that is. He drops down, spraying. Finds JKS, and that's one of those plays you just don't see coming. That's such a wild maneuver. No one should be doing it, but when they do, it's so overwhelming and surprising, and it's actually worked out for him. Looking for series point themselves now. Liquid have pulled this all the way back with 5 rounds in a row. An unsuspecting JKS taken down.
That's not the smoke you wanted.
Yeah, where was that going?
I think it was meant to land on the top of the stairs or something to create a little bit of a block, but... Yeah.
Well, the fact they've thrown it like that suggests they know B might be open here, because it's like if you see it flying across the map,
yeah,
you might be trying to suggest there's more people in B than there actually is.
This is so strange. The Rainmaker might have thought it. He might not even realize it was a failed smoke, so he might just think, okay, that's it. Like I at least have like 5 or 10 seconds where I can step back in the middle. That wasn't the case at all. That might be an absolute disaster. 24 seconds now, pushing for smoke, but Niko, the Galil betrays him. Patsy takes him down instead. OC with a shot, and the round goes to Liquid anyway. I can't even explain it.
Niko, if he hits that shot, Anders, they win that round. It wasn't necessarily a miss, but it's the Galil, right? He doesn't have the same damage output. He's not controlling the spray as effectively would an AK. I'm not saying that's the reason, but still, certainly compromise his efforts there. And yeah, by his standards, he knows he should be
fine, probably, but My God, what an intense game this turned into.
Been a great
15-14. We're going all 30 rounds. And G2, they're on the back foot now. They're looking for overtime. They got it in the second map and they won it. The spray is in. Nearly a triple spray down. Yakinda will continue and it's just niko. 1 versus 3. He's done this many, many times. Well, he's done it today. But now they're calling on him one more time to try and see if he can step it up. And he's stepping right into the AWP on the other side. OC sees it coming and he nearly gets the kill right there. Oh my God, and look at the aggression. He just jumps into it, takes down OC. He is relentless. And the Galil this time, it rings true.
These are the sort of rounds that niko thrives in. A 3 versus 1, cut down to size.
That bomb position is so awkward, though.
It's true.
He has to navigate deep into it. Now, we know he can juggle the clock really, really well, but still, think of how many little corners he has to check.
He has to burn so much time doing just that, right? So even when he gets the bomb now, let's say he's got, what, 18 seconds remaining by the time he picks it up, confirms he's clear. And they're not giving him anything. So, yeah, there is the bomb. Now you've got to wait and reposition, make noise, and you should be going down here. For the series. Can he get away?
How is he alive? He should have been shot in the back and dead already. Goes straight for it. No delays. He hears the footsteps, so Yakinda on the other side. Again, he escapes around the corner. He takes a little bit of damage every time. There was a grenade that landed on him here, and they have many more grenades. I think for niko to win this has to be 2 clean headshots. It has to be out of this world that he can't make the next corner. Rainwaker takes him down, and Liquid, on their opening performance, they've brought down